Hey y'all, Rob here with ATX Legal, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about choosing the right personal injury attorney. You might be overwhelmed if you were just injured. You have a lot of advertisements coming at you, a lot of mailings coming to you, and you might not know who to pick for your personal injury case. So the typical lawyer answer here is it depends. Lawyers are going to tell you that because it really does depend on each individual case. A minor fender bender is not the same as a major accident with an 18-wheeler. It's not the same as a medical malpractice suit with complex medical issues. There are going to be different attorneys for each of these cases that are going to give you the best representation in each case. Some cases require the law firm to put up a lot of money up front, and for those cases you might be limited to the 2 or 3 firms that have that amount of money to throw at the problem. These are the firms you see on billboards, on TV advertisements, etc. However, I'd actually argue that for most cases you're better off with a smaller firm where an attorney is going to be able to give you that personalized care. And in my experience, this leads to better results in the form of higher payouts, quicker payouts, and lower overhead and fees, so that at the end of the day, you're getting your money quicker and you're getting more. If you've been injured, don't go with the first person you see. Get at least 2 or 3 consultations. If you have a good case, attorneys are going to fight for it, and use that to your advantage. Talk to 2 or 3 attorneys. Don't let them pressure you into signing something right then. Get their contract, take it home, read it, sleep on it before you make that decision. And if you're getting turned down by attorneys, if they're saying they don't want to take on your case, kind of use that as a little signal also that you might not have as strong a case as you thought. And it's a good idea when you visit these attorneys to have some questions ready. You don't want to just go in and take their sales pitch. You want to give them some two-way conversation and see how they answer those questions. And one of the questions you might want to ask is, do they handle the type of case that you're coming in with? If you have a medical malpractice suit, do they handle that? If you have a dog bite, do they handle many dog bites? How many? Do they take them to trial? A second thing you might want to ask is the attorney that you're talking to there going to be the one who's handling your case? Sometimes the managing partner will handle that initial interview, but then they'll pass it off to a junior associate. If that's the case, that can be okay, but you want to make sure that they're upfront about that and they're letting you know who will be handling your case from then moving forward. And you definitely want to ask about their fee structure. Check out their contract, look at the contingency fee, but also look at costs. Do those costs come out up front? Who pays those? If you lose the case, some attorneys put those fees on you. You're going to want to be very clear about what happens in all those situations, and all that will be spelled out in the contract. So even after you ask them those questions, it's a good idea to take that contract home, look at it in a non-pressure situation, and make your decision after sleeping on it at least a night, if not 2 or 3. The main thing is to go with someone that you feel comfortable with, that you've talked to, and you can get a feeling for them, because it is going to be a relationship that lasts for months or even years. So you want to be comfortable with the attorney you pick. It's not a decision to be taken lightly. You're not buying a used car here, so don't feel pressured. Take your time. Get comfortable with the person you're talking to. Of course, none of this is legal advice, but if you want legal advice on your particular case, you can always give us a call or visit us at atx.legal.